A good morning to all of those who tuned into the realest thing coming out of Guyana to the world. Yeah. So this morning we're doing a fast and nasty because it's Monday. I got work for do. We got 20 minutes, and this is going to be the most used, most efficient 20 minutes. Right away, we're going straight into a new song that Terry. The discussion is Maduro people, Maduro's Venezuelan people have stood up and are speaking out against Maduro's actions against Guyana and the upcoming referendum. Right? And I see a lot of English people come out and they know the pronunciation. Referendum is the right pronunciation? Referendum or referendum? You know, referendum, right? So let's start with Terry Gadraj's song, and I'll give him a call also.
I say no, 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 don't touch a secret book. I say no, 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 don't touch a secret book. A secret book is we own, a secret book is we home. It's we heart and we soul. No habla español. I say no, 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 no. I say no, 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 don't touch a secret book. I say no, 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 don't touch a secret book. We are one family and we live in unity. We are one family. Don't try to divide me. We are one family. We don't want calamity. We are one family. Essequibo belong to we.
So we'll get it from Terry himself. As you know, Terry Gadraj is a very patriotic Guyanese, and he's always been promoting Guyana all across the world. Let's call Terry and hear, you know, let's get Terry's take on this. As if you wake up. Terry must even wake up yet. And I just bossing he tune. No, don't touch his equipment. So, alright, when you get the timing and call. Some of the positive things. So we started with the positive things and then we can deal with all the issues. This is presently the Linden Mabura Highway. And this is what's happening there. Some people, looking for the positive things, the more positive things in life to look at. And this is very interesting. All right. So soon you'll be driving all the way to Lethem. Years to come, yes. You'll be driving all the way to Lethem. Like this. Highways, are fast coming. The future for Guyana is changing. Right? So, just so you know, we're going through all the positive things. Venezuelans speaking out against Maduro's actions. This is a march recently. Venezuelans in support of Guyanese. Guyanese, support yourself. The Venezuelans who are here are supporting you, are in support of you. And they know that Essequibo is Guyana. Right? So have some bit of pride for yourself.
La caminata en apoyo a Guyana y a su presidente.
Right? I ain't seen too much Guyanese coming out. You got the Venezuelans coming out in the numbers. Right? Let me look at some other videos of Venezuelans.
En Guyana, la tierra de muchas aguas, muchas oportunidades, y se siente un olor a seguridad, a tranquilidad, a paz en todo el aire. Pero tuve una horrible pesadilla hace unos días que me está persiguiendo a cada rato, que me súper incomoda. Nicolás Maduro invadiendo el Esequibo. Mi peor pesadilla es que salí huyendo de Venezuela porque es un laberinto sin salida y resulta que ahora me persiguen hasta la tierra prometida, una tierra de Dios. Guyana, hermosa Guyana, cómo te amo, cómo siento todo esto, la verdad. El diablo sí que existe. Maduro, Venezuela te quedó grande, pero tu avaricia puede mucho más. Junto a la manipulación que despliegas hacia todas aquellas personas, miles de personas que aún siguen cegadas con tus pobres políticas. Ahora te metes en la cabeza, te metes en una controversia en la que buscas reclamar un territorio que desde...
For those of you who don't understand Spanish, there's a subtitle, the subtitle down there, but for those of you who are not able to see or read it that fast, he's speaking about Venezuelans, Maduro aggression towards Guyana and his greed, having an interest in Essequibo while his people suffer with all the land that they have. He tried to create a diversion, right?
Muchas décadas atrás, Guyana obtuvo legalmente. ¿Es esta tu última carta, Nicolás Maduro? Estás tratando de distraernos, que nos olvidemos de todos los problemas que existen en
He's
Venezuela.
talking about if Maduro is trying to create an atmosphere to cause the Venezuelan people to forget all the hardships he put them through. Now, if you look, Venezuela's talking about Essequibo, but people forget that the Venezuelans are hungry on the streets of all the countries. They're running out of Venezuela. What is the interest in Essequibo? Why can't he work to get Venezuela properly?
Nos olvidemos de las elecciones legítimas y libres que necesitamos de verdad los venezolanos. ¿En serio? ¿Crees que los venezolanos nos vamos a olvidar del cáncer de gobierno que nos atormenta, que tenemos ahí en Venezuela?
So
que no
go
nos deja
and
salir hacia adelante?
TikTok, share these videos, follow these videos, share these videos. This is another video.
Se sigue sintiendo la tensión entre Guyana y Venezuela a raíz de la controversia del Esequibo. Entre una cosa y la otra, escuchamos distintas opiniones. En esta oportunidad les traigo la de una venezolana.
Well, we got the subtitles. I ain't interested in that one there. What's going on here? Oh. So this was the Vice President's visit to Anna Regina, Essequibo, to reassure Essequibans that, and different ministers to assure Essequibians that we are 100% in support of them.
On this issue, there is no division in our country. The government and opposition, we have one position on this matter, that Essequibo has always been part of this country since the 1899 award was made to our country. Today, you will never, as Venezuela will never succeed in changing our boundaries. Venezuela will not succeed in its imperial designs on Guyana. Because if they were to succeed, and we cannot allow them to succeed, then no boundary in the world, no border in the world will be safe. because any country in the world can one day unilaterally decide to repudiate centuries-old borders on the basis of spurious claims, as was done in this case. You have heard clearly the chronology of events that led to us here today. You've heard about Venezuela claiming that the Great Britain was taking up too much of its territory. They tried to get the United States of America at that time to intervene. The U.S. refused to do so. And finally, in accordance with the Monroe Doctrine, where the United States said that no European power should come into this hemisphere and make territorial claims, the United States forced the United Kingdom to submit itself to international arbitration. It forced the UK. UK didn't want to go at that time. And in
No,
1897,
you could go to the Vice President's page. You could go to my page also and see this video. I wanna do something more on the uplifting side and pay tribute and respect to the President's leadership with valor. And a lot of people told me how touched they were when they saw this. And just recently the President visited Mount Roraima. I think we should relive this experience. If it just stands to bring motivation to us Guyanese.
We are a peaceful people, struggling we struggle, and we don't look for trouble, just ask around. But when outside faces, from foreign places, talk about taking over, we ain't backing down. No, we ain't giving up no mountain, and we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river, that belong to we. Not one Lusaki, not one rice grain, not one grass, not a blade of grass. This land is our land now, we're gonna make it somehow. We will bend like a bow, but never break. Our fathers came here, and they lived and died here, and we are moving from here, make no mistake. No, we ain't giving up no mountain, and we ain't giving up no tree, we ain't giving up no river, that belong to we. Not one Lusaki, not one rice grain, not one grass, not a blade of grass. We love the open country of the Rupanuni and the Essequibo, daytime or night. Though we criticize it, it's about.
I pledge myself to honor always the flag of Guyana, and to be loyal to my country, to be obedient to the laws of Guyana, to love my fellow citizens, and to dedicate my energies towards the happiness and prosperity of Guyana.
Now, One can't ask for better leadership than that. This morning, as I said, it's going to be quick. I'm hoping that this serves as motivation to you. I also have, things going on in my life. I got meetings. I got Crane for Opera this morning. So Monday is a hectic day for me. I haven't been feeling the vibes recently. I think it's more physical, but physically, not being in tune physically affects you mentally, and not being in tune mentally affects you physically, right? So I was feeling a little off. I've skipped the gym this morning because of the fact that I've got a bit of an injury in this arm and it's not been getting better. So I'm gonna rest this to strengthen myself. But again, we got to keep forging on. We got to keep moving forward. We got to keep doing the best that we can do to develop ourselves and our country. Very important. You got to do what you can do to develop you. What are you doing? Ask yourself, what are you doing this morning? Thinking about some girl, thinking about where you're going to drink this afternoon, start thinking Monday about the weekend, how you're going to party, where you're going to do. No. You got to deal with the now. You got to deal with the issues now. What are you doing physically to better yourself? Are you looking at what you're eating? Are you looking at what you're drinking? What are you doing in your life specifically for success? You see, some people want to attain things that they don't want to put effort into. Food, literal food, you got to chew, you got to swallow. It's a process. Everything is a process. How you do that and how you perfect that journey makes you a better person. What are you planning to do in your life? People are talking about, we ain't getting job. What fucking job you prepared for? What job you could do? What job you could do? Like, Critic attained billions. You could operate a crane. You could become one of the leading journalists. You could build a studio. What experience you ever had? You could change a car tire. You could make a roti. What you could do in your life? You got to ask yourself these questions. Everybody, and it gets to me sometimes. You know what I've been through, what I do forget here today? When you come in the day and you talking to me, let me say, like me and somebody negotiating, and you watching a man like me, where you believe down upon the person. Hello, good morning.
Yeah, brother, morning. Don't forget to call the man this morning, right?
Yeah. I'll do that. There's an office number you give me there.
Yeah. The buy you got the direct number. I give you office number.
Cause I call him. I'll call him this morning.
You know what? Why you address, man? Last I had a major accident at Montrose. These truck them that park in my Apex school. Even to the car right there, like every month you got a major accident out there.
No, but that's a serious turn, and there's a speed limit on that turn. Because when the trucks are not there, there's a school there. You know that.
Exactly, yeah.
That's a major turn, and they can't be speeding around the turn. It's speeding in general.
Well, that's the main cause of it, but what I'm saying...
Because if the truck them been there, and a man stand up, obviously Guyanese dressed in black, upon the car there. Do you know, it's somewhere right wrong there. The Barber Bay, or Better Hope side, on the same roadside, the Barber Bay. You remember the Barber Bay from Light Street from Better Hope?
Yes.
He get licked down right there.
That's so true, yes.
You understand? So, if they're running into trucks by themselves, good for them, man. Good riddance.
Anyway,
but we still got to talk about it, eh? We still got to address it. Safe.
Oh, yeah, buddy. Check here, huh?
Roger. Hey, bro.
Hey, bro. Morning.
Talk to me.
I could spend money playing now?
Yeah. They're going down there now, too.
They're going over there now.
Safe, yeah. Yeah. So, I know we got talk about the accidents and people speeding and killing themselves and stuff, but today they got to take a backseat. What are you doing in your life for success? You imagine coming and negotiate with a man like me? Let me say we sitting in front of each other and we having a discussion. We're going through your mind when you're looking at me. When you're thinking who I am, ask yourself, how do you want to be seen as an individual? Look at the president, look at the vice president, look at what people who are in high places or people who are successful. Look at business people who are successful. What do you think about when you're in front of them? And how do you want to be thought of when you stand in front of somebody? When you're speaking to your loans officer, when you're speaking to your insurance broker, when you're speaking to anybody, when you're speaking to your staff. You understand? Do you think when I'm speaking to my staff, they're confident? Do you think they lack the confidence or a belief in what I'm saying? Do you think they say, I don't know, I don't, no. When I talk to my staff, they say, yo, the boss has spoken. This is going to come to fruition. If there's an issue and I said, this too shall come to pass. This too shall pass. You understand? They know the boss has spoken. How do you want to be seen? Where is your children? Now we're talking and a mother thinking, how does this relate to me? Me want business, me want money. But if you don't train your children and bring up your children in the right way, what do you think you're going to get? If you don't plan your life, now, what do you think you will achieve? That is the question today. And likewise, being a part, you mightn't do anything extremely extravagant in your life. You mightn't have an interest in things like that, but being a part of Guyana and being Guyanese, you have to say, this is what I want, this is what I will say. Yeah, live in the internet, speak something positive that would give fruition to put in a rest of Venezuelan aggression and Guyanese. Look at the president. Look at how he leads with valor. Let that dawn upon you today and let that carry you through the week. Stay positive. Keep it real.